And the customer read a few headlines, and I open the phone lines and I get your thoughts. And that's how we do what we do. So straight to the Punch newspaper. What is on the front page? OPS rejects food imports, backs clamp down on orders. Those hoarding, the food items. That's one of the big headlines there. Business and economy, under that section, you would see Naira trades $1,498 at the official market. CBN tackles racketeers. Uigwe, US deepens probe as Senator Kolade visits family. And I think that's that for the Punch newspaper. So we're going to quickly look at what is on the Vanguard newspaper and see what the headlines are saying there. On the Vanguard, insecurity. Tinubu governors agree on state police. I told you yesterday, for those who listen to Hard Facts, that this will make the front page today, and it did indeed. Insecurity. Tinubu governors agree on state police. Nigeria's inflation hits 29.9% as food prices rise. Dantata backs transition to parliamentary system of government. Do you agree with that one? Okay, there is this one. Police nab suspected kidnapper, recover arms in Kaduna. Tinubu appoints new CEOs in housing sector. All right. Let's see. Do I have any other big story there? Minister to Nigerians, keep hope alive. Tinubu's policies. I think they didn't complete it. You have to open the story to see the complete. Okay, yeah. Keep hope alive. Tinubu's policies are yielding results. And there's some mount issues threatening Nigeria's development. APC group. So let's quickly paper and see what is on the trust and the phones. Let's see. Nigeria, no end in sight as cost of living bites harder. All right. Tinubu appoints son-in-law as managing director of FHA. Okay. FCT natives panic as Navy mounts demolition signpost. All right, and that's that for the Daily Trust. Let's quickly read one more or two more newspapers, and we move on. The Nation newspaper, we have a similar headline there. Tinubu governors agree on state police war on food crisis. CBN ask banks to withhold IOC's export proceeds for 90 days. NANS tackles ASU on students' loan scheme. No quick fix for spiraling inflation, say experts. All right. And one last one, like I promised, one last one. And we're going to look at the Guardian newspaper. And the Guardian newspaper, the front page was okay. You know what? I'm just going to open the phone lines and I'm going to get your thoughts. Let's see, because time is fast spent. I'm going to leave the remaining time for your contribution. But remember, in the news this morning, 6 o'clock major news this morning, Rivers Assembly passes another amendment bill into law. The State House Assembly Service Scheme Amendment Bill as the new amendment. To the lines officially open. Remember, there's also the ward staff where you start with the numbers 0416 right now 0817 923 0002 0817 923 0003 and 0817 923 0007. From our mind, I'd like to hear from you.
I'm sorry, I feel that
it's illegal because you're not the court. Only the court can determine whether they
went to a public constituent. Because why I said that the vet not.
And here again, only the court can judge. It's not in court, so let's let the courts decide. Okay. Please.
The rate at which they are going, I think, is good. But I know that some other time, passing a bill to law will take a whole tenor.
Okay.
And I think most times we need to be wrong to be right. The issue of Angashing, we were told that two Baba have not been seen up till now, and we know the matter is in court. I want the police to say that we have tried our best. and we cannot.
But the police are saying that they are very close on the trail. They are hot in chase. They were able to discover some of his hideouts.
But you are in the state now. It has taken a very long time.
Of course it has.
If not for the sluggish judicial system of Nigeria, that matter would have been trashed.
All right then.
And we know some persons have been arrested, and the matter is in court.
All right.
Up to now, they are still trailing him.
All right.
And they've not found him.
I've got to go now. All right. Thank you very much. I've got Ida from Ikoro. Ida, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
This morning, I'm very, very happy for your voice.
All right. Thank you.
My brother, until the court declared those plus lawmakers, because they said the two sides should maintain peace. And when the former governor was governor, but these people don't talk anyhow. They don't pass law anyhow.
So are you saying are you saying because of that they should not pass laws? Are you saying they should not?
Court say the two sides should maintain peace. The after court judgment.
There's also a court that's recognized the authority of the Martiname with the lead. So, like I said, you're not court. Allow the court to decide. Let's not dabble into.
Which court are we going to be in?
That's
now?
why
Will give this one. Port Harcourt will give this
that
one.
Is why Ida. That is why Ida, you are not the court, so you cannot determine what is legal or not, and that's as simple as it is.
Okay, that is my own. For my own, that own. I don't take them as lawmakers. They should not pass law again.
But then that's why you're not. That's why you're not the court. Thank you very much, Ida. Let's move on now to Luman from Eche. Luman, welcome.
Yes, Andrew.
Kalada it is.
Greetings from Eche to you. Sorry, Kalada.
Yeah, greetings to you.
From Eche to you.
Greetings to you as well. All right then.
Yes, court fixed another date for hearing on the matter concerning the dissolution of the state. For me, that dissolution is purely wickedness to we, the supporters of APC. In fact, APC, we work tirelessly hard in making sure that APC wins presidential election in the state.
Okay.
And today, the that we have had from Mr. President is dissolution. And the people you are where did they derive this power?
But Tony Kocha claims he works for the party. I mean, in the election season, from one media house to the other, all the campaigning. So are you saying he's not entitled to enjoy benefits after campaigning? I'm just asking, not a member.
Hey, brother Kalada, Tony Kocha, we know him very well in this state. So I don't want to join issue with whatever he said.
But you mentioned his name.
Never my business.
Okay.
But we know the people that worked for this government, and we know the role Tony Kocha played in 2019. He's enjoying today. We know what he did. So whatever he said, that is solid politics. So for me, I want to say that Tinubu have rewarded us well than to wicked APC in the state.
Okay.
Now on the issue of the wanted person, what is doing? Remember that Omar accused some persons of being masterminder of the death of that DPO, and up to today, nobody has been arrested, nobody has been invited or questioned.
Right.
Where are we in this country?
All right, look, man.
That there are some persons that is above the law.
Look, man, I've got to go.
Was mentioned. Former Governor was mentioned.
Okay.
Senator Mpege was also mentioned.
Look, man, thank you very much. I've got to go now. I get your point, JJ from Rumigbo. Welcome. Please go straight to the point, please, so other people can have their say.
Yes, Kalada, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Rivers Assembly passed a bill to make the appointment of chairman of Assembly Service Commission under the Assembly, right? Canada, in 1999, that's according to the 1999 Constitution, the appointment of the chairman was under the Assembly. And there was an amendment in 2006 because there was an anomaly in that appointment. They now remove it from the Assembly, that's appointment of the chairman, and put it to the executive. Now that they are now reversing to the 1999 stance, have they been able to amend the anomalies that made them push it in 2006 to the executive?
Yeah.
Because I don't understand this whole somersault. Now, all the bill they are making, instead of making bill for the benefit of the people, is Amewule's bill to protect Amewule. I don't get it at all.
How is this Amewule's bill? It's called the State House of Assembly Service Commission.
Remember when Saddam Hussein was being tried in Iraq, and they read the charges to him, he asked a question, which law are you using? They said Iraqi law. He said, no, that is Saddam's law.
Okay.
So what I see here is Amewule's law for Amewule's protection and his self and others.
Right.
I'm moving further to Assembly, also asking the governor to immortalize Albert Wigwe, may so rest in peace. The governor have already done that how many days ago?
Right.
So for me, they have said that is campaign after election and conclusive.
JJ, I've got to go. JJ, I've got to go. I've got to go. Sorry about that, Alfred. I missed your call. Israel from MOI, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear.
Good morning, my brother Kalada.
Yeah, good morning to you, Israel.
Yes, Rivers Assembly passed another law. Andrew, I will tell you that since 1999, that we return back to democracy. This is the best time that we have legislature in River State, whereby powers are being shared, not as we used to see, and some of us who are complaining now. Before they used to call them rubber stamp. Now that the House of Assembly decided not to be rubber stamped by anybody, to work as an arm of government that Constitution gives them the power to operate on, we are now complaining. Well, which way Nigeria? My brother, you see, it is their constitutional right. People say they deserted. Desertion is allowed, and it is only God that will determine whether their desertion is right or wrong. So let us just exercise little patience until when God decides. But for now, they have the constitutional right to make a law, and we should allow them to do that. God seizes another day to hear the APC.
But I hope you know. But I hope you know, Israel. If the court finds them guilty of an illegal defection, that means all of the laws that I'm going somewhere. I listen to you. So allow me to tell you what I want to say. You know that if now emphasis on that, if the court finds them illegally defected, that means that all the laws that they have amended will be null and void.
Let's wait till then.
Okay, all right then.
Let's wait till then.
All right, thank you very much, Israel. I've got to let you go. There is not much time for another minute with you. But let's see this one. This one says, "Good morning, Nigeria Info. This support group here and support group there, they are not helping matters because their support have lots of negative connotations. If you want to support the governor, please do it without inciting likely to cause a breach of peace." Wamate from Elele. Wamate, thank you very much. That's on WhatsApp. But on Facebook, I've got Skillful Pero saying, "Good morning, Kalada. Nigeria can feed itself. No need for importation. Federal government, I don't think Nigeria can feed themselves again because of insecurity. Farmers are no longer going to farm. FG should tackle insecurity first." Skillful Pero from HA. Didymos Uzamaden says, "Good morning. You could notice that the laws passed by the lawmakers are self-serving, protecting themselves without considering the long-term consequences. Thank God Ability Atuegu says, state police is the way out to tackle the insecurity confronting the entire state. Tinubu's government announces to stop electricity subsidy. They can remove whether they feel like to remove, but they can't remove the air we breathe." And then Bakel Menegbo John says, "Good morning, Kalada." Where is it now? I can find the message all of a sudden. But let's look at Adindu Wisdom Chidebere. "Good morning, sir. You said police and Chubaba issues. Will it take the police 100 years to capture him? State policing a good move to tackle security crisis." Now back to WhatsApp. Let's do this one. This one says, "Good morning. The former Rivers State Assembly members loyal to Wike passed another bill to law. Those who left the party and joined another party should not be recognized as assembly members again." This one says, "Good morning. Please, if I may ask, which law is Martin Amewule and his league of lawmakers making for the interest of Rivers people? Does it mean they don't know how to make laws? that will remove Rivers people from poverty. Shame to them. And as for the police that have not arrested the prime suspect, but they are prosecuting it in a year, Nadem Sabi, I am a Konwa Prince Chukwemeka. Your message was edited because there's certain things that I will not allow read on the show. But this one says police in Rivers State say they are still trailing the wanted killer of Bako. How then did the FCT police conclude that those Governor Fubara supporters are the killers when the police here are still investigating and training to Baba and his gang? The FCT police and their paymasters should stop the intimidation of Rivers citizens that fully gave their support to Fubara, Comrade Iceberg Ukegbu. Now, Comrade, you know that some people have been arrested, right? So just maybe those people have sung a song. Good morning, presenter. The proposed creation of state police is a better recipe to insecurity that has ravaged Nigeria. This may check the ongoing gambling with the lives of innocent Nigerians. Elder Joel Adolphus from Degema. Iyamadu Charles says reps call on FG not to allow our economy to collapse and tanker drivers to stop lifting of PMS. The administration is full of deception where only few persons are exploiting us. Do we really have military in this country? Because it is only here that this level of hardship will be meted on the masses while the military will sit on the fence. Okay, I'm not reading your message. I'm going to move on now. Thank you. I said the creation of state police is good and a welcome development because it may help to reduce insecurities, but my fear is some governors may misuse it. Christian Williams from Igbo Eche. Let's move on now. I'm trying to read as many messages. Good morning, Kalada. It is so unfortunate that such things such as foods are being ordered to bring hardships and suffering to the people in the name of making money and frustrating the efforts of the government to improve the well-being of its citizenry. I urge the FG not to relent in going after these Shylocks and make them to face the consequences of their ill and anti-people behaviors. Emil Kamande JP from Awuda. So many other messages, and trying my best to read them all. Let's see. Good morning, presenter. This is Blessed from Alu. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu agreed to establish state police. This cannot stop the insecurities and shortage of food. The most important thing to do is to return fuel price to the normal, because this has turned Nigeria to a hungry country, and we should start using the Nigeria Constitution. I remain Blessed from Alu. All right, thank you. And this one says creation of state police is not a remedy to insecurity in Nigeria. States can set up security outfits but not police, because those in authority will use the state police to fight their political opponents. One man from Ozuzu. I've read Skillful Pero. This one says, how can police recover generators from Tubaba without making any arrests? Police should stop deceiving the public. They are communicating with Tubaba. No intention to arrest him. Ogu Ojun Justice. That's an heavy allegation there. And I'm reading one more, and says, good morning, Kalada. APC and Tinubu still giving Nigerians hope to endure more pain. I laugh. Things are already out of hand, and they're saying people should endure. These guys are bereaved of ideas. They don't have anything to offer. Let's keep suffering and smiling. Maybe come 2027 general election, we will have small sense and do the right thing. Frankly, what is the right thing in your own opinion? I'd like to know. But that's the much that we can have on the show. There's a commercial break up next, and after that, the business news at 7. Just stay tuned.
You are tuned